My name is Stella Zimba. I'm Deputy Registrar Academic at the University of Lusaka. I'm here to give you rules, regulations, guidelines, and procedures to do with assessments and examinations at the University of Lusaka. So I'll start with continuous assessment, which is what a student goes through to ascertain their strength or understanding of the courses that they're undertaking before they write their final examinations. This continuous assessment includes lectures, it includes exercises in the laboratories or any other practical exercises that may be given in different courses, as well as field work that may be prescribed by different schools. This continuous assessment constitutes 30% of the marks that a student works for during any particular semester, whereas 70% comes from the final examination. This applies to both postgraduate and undergraduate students. Then a student is expected to attend 80% of lectures in any given semester. Therefore, whoever fails to accomplish the requirements of continuous assessment may be disallowed to write the final examination. The breakdown of the 30% continuous assessment will be given by respective schools because it includes assignments, quizzes, and any other activities according to what the schools prescribe. Then we also have mid-semester examinations for undergraduate part-time and full-time students. These examinations are given according to the calendar dates on the academic calendar. Therefore, students will be required to register for the mid-semester examinations online and print out their registration form, which will be used to enter the examination venue if they are undertaking physical examinations. Alongside the registration form, a student undertaking a physical examination will also be required to carry along with them their student identity card, as well as a document of national identity, which could include the national registration card, voter's card, or their driver's license, or indeed the passport. Then distance students will only write final examinations, therefore they will not be required to come for mid-semester examinations. Postgraduate students are excluded completely from mid-semester examinations, therefore they only do their continuous assessment and write the final examination. Assessment of research work for master's degree programs is done via Viva Voce, which constitutes 15%, and then the external examination, which constitutes 85%. Examination timetables. The university publishes timetables for examinations 3 times. So there is what is called the first draft, which shows all the courses and the days and times at which the courses will be written. Students are supposed to look at the first draft and take note of all possible clashes of courses, meaning if a student has got courses that are appearing at the same time on the same day, they need to communicate that to the academic office in writing, and those clashes will be corrected in the second draft. Therefore, once the second draft is published, the students still need to look at it and take note of the courses that had clashed in the first draft and check whether the clashes have been corrected. Then finally, the final timetable will be published, which is the one that is supposed to be used for writing the online or the physical examinations. At no time should any student use the first or second draft to write the final examination or the mid-semester examination. Then further guidelines on the examinations. There's important information that I could give. The first one being punctuality. It is important that students observe punctuality for examinations by reporting 1 hour or more than an hour before the examination commences. Therefore, for morning papers, all students are expected to be seated by 8 hours in the examination rooms, and for afternoon papers, they should be seated by 13 hours in the examination room. Then 30 minutes before the examination commences, the students will witness the opening and distribution of examination question papers to them, but they will only be allowed to read through the examination question papers 5 minutes before the beginning of the examination. Other important information that's required for students is about communication. Once students enter the examination room, they are not supposed to communicate between or among themselves, because anyone who will be seen communicating will be disqualified. Therefore, if any student needs help in the examination room, they should show by raising their hand, and an invigilator will get to them to solve whatever it is that their challenge could be. Once in the examination room, students will not be allowed to have mobile phones or indeed any other communication devices, which could include laptops, tablets, smartwatches, or indeed any other form of material that could be used for communication. They should also not carry small pieces of paper that they could use to gain undue advantage of others by having answers written for themselves prior to entering the examination room. Calculators to be used in the examination room should be non-programmable ones. Therefore, if anyone will report to the examination venue with a programmable calculator, they will not be allowed to use it because it will be kept away from them. Bags are also not allowed in the examination room or anywhere near the examination rooms. We also do not allow students to chew gum, eat, or drink water in the examination room. Then caps are also not to be worn during examination sessions. I thank you.